Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Dark Matter Dominique Wilkins, who's point guard eligible and 6'8". A very interesting card on paper. Obviously, an elite slasher, looks good defensively. Looks like a super solid card. I'm just interested to see how good he really can be here in my team. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. Big shout out to my guy for letting me use his account to record this Dominique gameplay. And yeah, Neek is 6'8", 99 offense, 99 defense. Has got himself a 98 driving layup, 97 mid-range, 92 three ball, 92 free throw, 99 driving dunk, 95 ball handle, 90 steal, 96 perimeter, 89 block and interior, 97 speed, 96 speed, ball and agility, 99 vert, 92 strength, and 96 stamina. I mean, he looks really good. Off poster, dead eye, limitless, dimer, handles for days, post lock, challenger, op up, ice pick, dodger, glove, pogo stick, rebound chaser, set shot specialist, shifty shooter, lightning launch, paint patroller. Surprisingly though, no Hoff on ball menace. I definitely was surprised by that a bit. Only bad is I'd really add maybe mini marksman because of all the tall guys that are going to be running around in this game. But honestly, he looks good. Like, I think no Hoff on ball menace matters, but I also think he's not probably going to be that hard to find with Hoff on ball menace. And I think a lot of people probably have at least one Hoff on ball menace in their collection that they could use in this card if he does deserve it. So behind the back's okay. His escape looks like it's pretty good. Is it Trey or I think it's Trey, isn't it? He's got Devin Booker's dribble style, which I don't hate. It doesn't have the worst burst in the world, and its push cost pretty good, but it's certainly not Garland dribble style. But the 2K, for whatever reason, gave nobody Garland dribble style in the Dark Matters and below, except for Karl Malone for some reason. Sure, would have been nice to have this Dominique card have Garland dribble style, because it really would have improved his slashing ability in terms of the ability to actually get to the spots to take advantage of it. But obviously he's an elite level slasher, and I do think his standstill jumper is good. I think it's smooth. I think it's pretty quick. I don't mind it at all by any means. It's not a bad jump shot. I'm trying to figure out where this card would rank at the point guard position. You know what I mean? A 6'8" dude, is he better than like Josh Giddey, for example, though, from last week? I mean, with Hoff on ball menace, maybe he's on the same level, but I don't know if I'd say he's better. He does have Pro 2 fade, I do believe, which is good. His jump shot is nice. Like, there's a lot to like about the card. He's big, he's a versatile defender, and he's gonna be able to guard up against some of these glitchy tall point guards. But at the same time, I don't know. You kind of want a little bit more of a consistent jumper. You probably want a little bit more SIGs at this point, but like also he is definitely good. Like, I'm not going to sit here and act like he's not going to be one of the best Dark Matter point guards in the game, and maybe even the best Dark Matter point guard in the game, especially for what you're really looking for isn't really dribbling all that much. I mean, it'd be really nice if he had Garland dribble style and stuff, but like, the slashing is there, the shot creation is solid, the shooting is there, and the defense should be good as well. I do think he's going to be a solid card, so I'm excited to try him out. Let's hop into a game, see what Dominique can do. Alrighty, hopping into this game, we're going up against F4 Dougie, and Dougie's got LaMelo, Ron Artest, Andrew Wiggins. I didn't see the rest of his squad, but it didn't look like it was that great. I think it's Tim Duncan and Walker Kessler. I can see it on the scoreboard. Are his other two players a tier 1 player? Yes, but not the most impressive of tier 1 teams at this point in the year. But at the end of the day, we are in the last week of, or starting the last week, I guess, of season 6. So there's going to be a lot of tier 1 players right now. They may not have been tier 1 earlier in the season. I mean, no disrespect at all when I say that, by the way. But let's hop into some offense here. Let's see what Dominique can do. Obviously, I think his biggest skill set is his slashing ability. If you can get to the rim, and right there, we get ourselves an angle there. Get to a spot with no defender between us and the basket, and that's an easy stick dunk every single time. Good start from Dominique there on the offensive end of the court. Let's see what he looks like defensively with the no on-ball menace. Can he really stay in front at a high level still? As long as he can be solid here, I am pretty confident in this card. Good job. Didn't get through the screen perfectly, but recovered pretty well, honestly. Leads to a tough contested shot for Walker Kessler, and he greens a tough fading three-pointer with Wall. I mean, you know what? Good shot, bro. I got nothing else to say. That's a nice shot. It's not an easy shot either. This might be in a very assistful game because, dog, what are you thinking there? You're going to switch every single screen? It looks like he's playing switch all from what I can tell so far. And I just don't think switch all is a good idea when I have a 7'4" power forward and a 7'6" center, which again, it's unfair that I'm using Cabrillo's account and it's a bit paid away and like I feel bad for my opponents, right? But at the same time, it is probably not the smartest defensive strategy to run switch all at this point in the year anyway, with how many giant bigs there are. Even if I was using like Mark Eaton and Mutombo, I still would have a lot of size to attack his guards as he hits another bad shot. That's 2 possessions where I've played perfect defense for 20 seconds and have given up buckets. 2K, what are we doing, bro? All right, whatever. It's fine. Drive the ball, hit our popper. out to the corner, another assist, easy pass, easy money, 3-ball. I'm just going to take what the defense gives me. I'm not going to force this gameplay. I'm just going to try my best to not force Dominique. I'm going to take what the defense gives me, and if that means I have 8 assists at the end of this gameplay, then so be it. I have 8 assists. I'm tired of playing through a card and kind of struggling because I'm trying to force shots with the card against a decent player. So good defense there again. If he hits another bad shot, I was going to be so rattled because I played great defense so far, and there we go. And again, I am obviously going to try to score with Dominique and stuff as much as we can. I'm just going to try not to force them too much. That's a nice dunk animation, though. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. And we get a quit. Good start from Dominique. Beautiful stuff. Let's hop into one more game. Let's get a little more gameplay with Neek. Alrighty, I just matched my guy, Deadby. He doesn't have a great team, but he's a sweat. He's also a Twitch streamer. Good dude. Guy I've known in the community for a while. So, my guy Deadby is actually very good at the game, so I'm realistically just going to try to get a couple of decent plays with him and with Dominique and see what he can do, and then after that I'm going to go ahead and give my boy Deadby the win, assuming that he is still staying in this game by that point, which hopefully he will. I mean, he's good at the game. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm losing by the end of this one, but I do want to get a couple of highlights with Dominique if possible to finish out this video, and I do think he's going to be a good card, man. I definitely do. So let's see what he can do here. I would love to get him a 3-ball or 2 if at all possible, but that might be kind of tough. My nose is like itching right now, or not itching, it's like ticklish. I don't know. That was a very weird thing to say. I apologize. Hop step through, force with Neek at the rim, first possession. He is really nice going downhill. He's had a couple of nice dunk animations in that last game, and then that's another really nice animation. So liking what I'm seeing so far out of that. Play some good defense here. Get through the screen as best we can. Jump, that's great D. That's a board, and that should be running on the offensive end of the court as well. Throw it over to Neek. Neek with the catch and shoot. That's open. It gets a little bit of an odd catch, but still greens the 3. Jumper's pretty smooth. Knocks it down, and I mean, I'm loving what I'm seeing, dude. His scoring ability is pretty impressive. Look, is Devin Booker dribble style what you're really looking for? Probably not. Is his behind the back really what you're looking for? Again, probably not. But is he going to be a big, versatile point guard who's a great finisher and a solid enough shooter and just like a pretty good card? The answer to that looks like a yes, to be honest. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I don't have passes green away because Cabrera actually runs plays, so I can't just straight up 5 out, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Try to drive the ball there. SGA reaches in, and I mean, look, I'm liking this card. I really am. I feel like he looks pretty big. I don't know if I would say he looks 6'8". 6'7" feels fair. Like, he looks taller than Shea, but he doesn't really look like a giant. You know what I mean? That's my thought anyway. And so that would put him around probably 6'7" or so. Good shot with B's, but he misses. We're gonna run the floor with Yao Ming up to English. Wow, to Dominique. That was a force steal. It went off his back. You know what? A steal is a steal. He'll get credited with the steal in the scorebook. I'll take it. Come off the screen, go middle. Pro 2 fade. I got a green that. Slightly late too. I was out. So it wasn't a slower fade. I wasn't sure with his upper if his Pro 2 fade was going to be slower. Doesn't actually look like the Pro 2 fade is slower with his upper. In fact, it looks like the upper's pretty quick. So the way his jumper looks is a little weird sometimes. So you kind of wonder about something like that, but it does look like his animations are going to be pretty quick so far. That one was a force. It was just a little contested. A couple bad shots there, but that's okay. I want to see what he is capable of. You know what I mean? Sometimes that entails a couple of bad shots. Speaking of good shots, Michael Beasley with another 3-ball. Nice shot by my boy Deadby. And I'm gonna continue to shoot a couple of bad shots. Realistically, I think we're gonna run to the corner. We're gonna stick fade. That one's green, right? I just thought because I'd missed a couple in a row that one was going to be green. It felt like I greened it, but I guess not. Damn, wide receiver Dominique. Good defense, bro. Let's go. Escape, pause, dribble drive here. Out to Neek again, pick and pop again. I'll take my assist if I need to, but I'm hoping I can get inside and get the bucket, and that's a good pass out, and that one's green. Good pass, good shot. I wanted to stay and dunk there. I might have been able to force it, but I didn't. And yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, I've missed a couple of threes this game, but I do like what I'm seeing out of the card. His fade seems pretty quick. His jumper's not bad. He's not a perfect shot creator, but when he's open, he will get the job done for sure. You know what I mean? He's an interesting, good card is what I will say. And what he can certainly do at a very high level is slash to that rim, Dominique windmill slam. That's going to do it for the video. 7 points, 1 assist, 2 steals, 3 of 7. Not the greatest efficiency there, but again, I shot a couple of bad shots from the 3-point line, and he was really good in the first game as well. I like what I'm seeing out of this Dominique card quite a lot. Definitely a really good dark matter point guard, a card that I might even consider picking up potentially if I can find him badged with the proper badges. He definitely looks interesting. So I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.